footage.
That's a bit racist. Why you gotta start talking about things like that?
Oh, I'm in the secret.
That's the best way to enter a video ever. Welcome back, everybody. Second part of the show. We're talking about more stuff, probably outside of Monster Hunter stuff. What's everyone been up to?
Well, right now I'm in the secret zone. Everybody's loving footage of that.
Yeah, that's great.
Loving footage of you just being a massive thing I can't say.
What? Okay, good stuff.
Like, you know how you get all the carves and Sam gets all the carves and now you have affectionate and cute nicknames?
Yep.
Well,
anyway, so what's we been up to outside of the world of Monster Hunter? We're going after a Baroth, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's something we should mention.
Yeah.
Pretty much just work for me. I mean, as I'm sure people who watch will know, I was in Germany for 2.5 months, but I was just working in Germany for 2.5 months. And my average working week here in Scotland is, 35 to maybe 40 hours at the busy times. I was working 70 hours a week in Germany. So like,
shit.
Yeah, I kept getting people being like, "Hey man, how was your holiday?" And I'm like, seriously, you kid.
Holiday.
Took your mum on holiday.
Ooh, marathon.
But anyway, yeah. So work, and more work is pretty much the part of myself. Yes.
That sounds great. So, but like, were you actually, Germany? Surely, at least like being in Germany must have been different.
Oh yeah, you must have some Germany stories.
Yeah, there's got to be some.
Oh, I have.
You were telling me about lots of police corruption over there.
The police are just. I mean, like, to be fair, you say corruption, but at the end of the day, like, the police are just, I don't know, different, I guess. I mean, like, it's very common for the police to, like, you can't jaywalk. You just can't when you're the police, because they can, as far as I'm aware, they can kind of just issue you on-the-spot fine. But there's quite a bit of a degree, as far as I was told. I never got to experience this firsthand. But I was in Munster, and I was told that quite often you'll get offered the choice from the police of, well, we're legally, we can legally give you a €50 fine right now for what you just did, or you could give me €30 and no one gets a fine.
Oh, that's just
like, I won't even make you sign any of this paperwork. It'll all just go away if you bribe me, I guess. So
I just like the thought that there's just like some of those cops are just sitting and they're just like, you know what? I feel like a new movie or a new game tonight or whatever. Let's just go find someone who's looking like they're jaywalking or whatever. Yeah. It's like, hey buddy, you want to just give me 30 quid?
Oh man, I forgot my wallet for lunch. Let's go get some pocket change.
There's a few sort of on-the-spot fine things that they were doing. Jaywalking's a big one, because Munster is also the cycling's capital of Germany or something like that. They're very down with their you can't cycle without lights sort of laws as well. So if you're caught at night without lights, they can fine you as well. Which is great, because the bike I was borrowing... Oh, thanks Baroth for breaking my mud. The bike I was borrowing didn't have a working backlight.
So you're essentially like, hey, I'm running around being illegal. That's cool.
But weren't you saying that you were driving about, you were biking about with a beer in your hand and stuff, and people weren't stopping you?
Yeah, the drinking laws are kind of fun in Germany. And here in Scotland and in Britain, actually, in fact, you can't buy alcohol within certain times. Too early in the morning or too late at night, you need special licenses to sell alcohol. And then there's weird laws about closed bottles and open bottles and stuff. That just doesn't exist in Germany. You can buy those whenever you feel like. There doesn't appear to be a legal time or anything else.
Is it the type of place you can wander into McDonald's and have a beer and shit?
They aren't selling beers at McDonald's as far as I'd noticed. But I mean, there's no law against public drinking either, which exists here. So you could on the beautiful sunny 35-degree days, I could just go down to the lakeside and just sit out under a tree and just drink a nice cold beer. With 36,000 other people who were sharing the same idea as me. But
man,
so that's kind of
just be rolling around just wasted out their face all the time.
Surprisingly not. One thing I actually really, really love about the country as well is the way they handle the recycling. Now, here in the UK, I mean, I work for, a common pizza place. We do literally no recycling for, cardboard that comes into the shop, for boxes and things like that, pizza boxes. We do no recycling for the plastic bottles that people get in their juice. In Germany, you get 15 cents for a small hard plastic bottle, the ones that are taken in, rinsed, and then refilled. You get 25 cents, like this is per bottle, for any soft plastic bottles, the ones that get melted down and remade into anything else. You get 25 cents for any aluminium cans, for drinks or for, anything else. And you get 8 cents for glass bottles. Just in pretty much every shop you go into, you can return all these things.
Wait, they just give you money for
junk? Like the thing you get for iron brew bottles in Scotland, where you buy a glass iron brew bottle and then that on everything.
Holy crap, that's great.
Yeah,
I would recycle everything.
That makes the city so clean, because you get like the crazy drunk homeless people who live in fear. They just go around like digging through bushes and bins and stuff looking for just like plastic and shit that people have thrown away. Just so like the cities are so clean and tidy.
That's great.
But then at the same time, there's always that one crazy guy in the supermarket just dropping in oh my face, dropping in 15 or 20 glass bottles just so you can buy himself 1 or 2 beers. There is kind of that side to it. But
the dark side of recycling.
Face.
That sounds fairly interesting, I guess.
How was the food? Tell us about the food. Tell me about the food.
So
pornographically.
Like he's been dreaming about it. Did you manage to bring sausage to their pizzas?
No, I didn't actually. Surprisingly enough, this time in Germany, I avoided the sausage. You get like the same way you would get. I know you're struggling really hard to make the jokes.
We're so mature right now.
But no. You do get things at like supermarkets and stuff that are just like snacks, and they're just like, please stop being so mature. They're just like snacks, which is just like 5 or 6 little sausages, 10, 15 centimeters long, little jar, and you just eat that like you would a packet of crisps. So I had that sometimes, but I never had any went out anywhere fancy and had like a proper bratwurst or anything like that.
Oh.
But I did find there was this really, really nice beer hall that I went to that had, I went there twice, and the first time I went there I had wild boar, which I've never had before.
Yeah.
That was pretty decent. I mean, it came with like very traditional Germany sounding, sides, like accomplishments she had. It came with its, did I kill it?
Yep.
Maya killed it. Maya killed it.
I was still trying to break that ridge off, so yeah, it's probably combined effort. Go team.
Keep going, we still got time on the clock.
So yeah, with like, your sauerkraut and with like some beetroot and with like salad and with like this really, really rich sort of gravy. So that was really decent. As I said, I've never had boar before, so it kind of joined me some.
Was it like its head and stuff? Could you tell that it was boar? Or was
no, it was meat, but it was very dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual color of the meat is very, very dark in itself. But I mean, this is the first time I've properly ever been out somewhere and experienced real food envy, because the person I was out with was having like a steak, but it was like a good inch thick steak, and it was like very soft and squidgy and like looked really good, and it was a decent size as well. It was like face sized inch thick steak, like you could pick someone up and kill them with it. That's how big the steak was. And it had like proper fried onions on the top of it, and it came with like these.
Oh, what are you doing?
These really nice like crispy potatoes that were like pretty much roast potatoes that had been fried to be crispy. And I'm just sitting there eating my wild boar, just looking at that steak, being like, "Fuck you."
Did you at any point when looking at these steaks go, "Looks tasty"?
No, probably actually. I probably thought, man, that looks so tasty, but I don't think I made the "ooh, looks tasty" reference. And I would never, ever, 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 ever have a well done steak. So I don't care how much further I could run after eating it. I'd rather have it cut it off the cow and flash fry it on both sides. That's pretty much. I actually got some strange looks from the people in Germany, because they're medium. They were trying to speak English to me. I'm like, medium rare, like rare, and they're like, what? And my German, who I was with, was translating.
You're German.
my German, yeah. I'm like, come with me, person who speaks German, and order me a steak, please. And like they were translating it as rot, which is kind of like raw, basically. And she was just like, what? I'm like, yeah, man, I want to be able to taste the cow's angle. Bring me its face. Is it possible to have its face?
Well, see, this is what I was thinking. See, when you said it was, I don't know why, but if someone said to me like, "Oh, I had boar," I expect it to be a spectacle. I want there to be like frickin'
Full of, like,
jugglers.
smacks off of, like,
Yeah, I wanted to be
drinking
spit
flagon of
roasted.
mead. Whoa. What you do in your own time?
That's the same if you get like kangaroo or some shit. It's just like it's still just meat.
Yeah,
There's no fanfare, but
that's disappointing.
Yeah.
There should be more fanfare because that's what people want.
We-
They're not. If it's just like it's just like any other meat. Then what's the point? Really, there should be a spectacle.
we need to put some more meat in you so you can understand.
Yeah. So game roundup.
Aside from
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out this week. Anybody interested?
no.
As interested as I am in Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't, for some reason, even though I've never played it on anything other than a PlayStation console, a Grand Theft Auto game, I mean, I don't want to buy it for anything other than PC.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm in the
kind
same
of
boat.
feeling the same.
and if the three of us are on the same page for that, then we can have a very belated welcome to the PC GTA 5 playthrough, right?
Yeah, exactly. Have you guys encountered any quote unquote normals that have talked to you about the game?
No,
Dave is like the hype queen about
Yeah.
GTA 5, so I'm sure we'll get an earful of it on Saturday.
Yeah. I got a guy at work that was like, man, this game's so awesome. But like, he couldn't quite articulate, how it
I
was
got
awesome.
to shoot things in the face
Yeah.
with my gun.
Oh yeah, well
Heels, yeah.
my boss at work did come in and say that he was watching his son play it last night, and I'm like, good job, good parenting right there.
You mentioned that, my, young cousin, who's like 12 or something, I found out the other day that his father got him Saints Row 4. The other week. It's like, great job, uncle.
Yep.
Nosh, real quick, you've been playing XCOM, yeah?
Yes, indeed. And if you're a follower and a subscriber and a liker of our channel, very soon you'll be able to see my XCOM playthrough, which is currently started and underway. And as an extra added bonus, if you join the Kaiju Hunters Facebook page, just search Kaiju Hunters on Facebook, you might even appear as one of our squad members. So keep an eye out for that, because that's going to be awesome or, painful, depending from what perspective you watch it at.
Yep. I can't wait. I didn't play a ton of XCOM back in the day, but like, I want to see that.
It's
What,
a really
you wanna see me
great
have
game
a
to
full
watch
on-
people play. I remember watching a lot of live streams and such when it first came out. It's a good because it's a good game to watch.
While I have a full-on meltdown.
Yep. All right. Well, we should probably wrap up there.
Yep.
So as I stumble backwards and fall over in my drunken state, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned
Favorite.
for more videos. Favorite, subscribe, do all those schmexy things that make
Click
us feel
all
good.
the buttons.
Yes, all of them except for the close button
And the Facebook page.
Or-
in
and the
particular.
Facebook page. Like, do all the things.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I plugged the Facebook page already, but,
Yeah.
Which
no
is
harm in plugging it twice.
And we shall see you next time on Kaiju Hunters.
We know where you
Bye-bye.
live, Kaiju Hunters.
Bye.